Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host, JJ48, and tonight we are back in Hogwarts Legacy. Uh, Last week we had completed the third trial, I believe, with where we went inside the book um, and kind of heard a little bit about the Deathly Hallows, then saw the memory, and now we're out here with Sebastian, searching for what is it? Looking for another relic or something. Let me see. I can remember what exactly we're looking for. Oh, we need to enter the cavern and continue our search for the final piece of the triptych. That's right. I think we kind of have two things going on with Sebastian. We have the looking for a cure for his sister, and we also like trying to figure out this triptych thing. That's the like 3-piece picture in the one of many secret chambers in the castle.
Revelio.
So let's see anything over here. It's interesting. We have these like metal tiles around the fire here. At least I think these are metal, and they look copperish. Because the ground looks rocky. It's not like we need these to make sure the fire doesn't spread. You would think that that would get very, very hot, especially if we have the stools and things right on it. I think sitting on that stool, you're going to burn your feet off if once the metal gets heated up by the fire. But
Revelio.
then again, I am not a goblin, so I don't know how they have things set up. All right, so we're heading into the tower tunnel. Let's see what's inside. Okay, so we do want to search for runes.
Revelio.
I was thinking about a little bit about
So far, so good.
the challenge from last week with going into
Charming.
the book. Okay, Sebastian, I'm trying to speak here, please. Okay, let's see what's.
Spiders. How fitting.
Okay. Anything with the spiders?
Revelio.
Got more spiders over there.
Depulso. Confringo. Potato. Stupid. Confringo. Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Depulso.
Ah. Okay.
Accio. Confringo.
Ah.
Confringo. Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Confringo.
Okay. Let's. I've got a little spider sniper up there.
Revelio.
Okay, you okay, Sebastian? We good to go?
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Little late on your reaction there. You need to work on your timing a bit. So,
Revelio.
any other? I don't see any other enemies in the immediate area. Although, what's this Bombardio wall here? Could be-
Confringo.
It'll make it a Confringo
Almost
wall.
as good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio.
Let's see. Oh. It's those kind of collectibles.
Confringo.
Okay, little spiders that won't attack us.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
One nudge and that chest might have fallen.
Oh, I think 3 nudges at least.
Yeah, I think Sebastian's right. You're not gonna knock that off with just one nudge. So, we'll see. So, as I was saying about the
Revelio.
our challenge last week, or our test, it seemed interesting, it being in a book, that I have to feel there's kind of a symbolism in that, but in an interesting way. Like, 'cause you have books are a way to get knowledge, and so it kind of makes sense to, you want knowledge, you go into a book for it. On the other hand,
Revelio.
usually when you think of book knowledge,
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
where are
I'm
they?
sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Sebastian, not everything has to be hateful of goblins. Sure, goblins taste perfectly fine to those who like such things.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
To have a transformation or transfiguration on the spiders, I could turn them into something. Turn them into stuff to throw. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's just swap these around. So I still have Wingardium Leviosa if I need it, or Levioso, whichever that one is. But I use this bar more often, so put the transfiguration on there. Oh, that guy's still alive. Oh. Okay, a little close to the... Explosion there. Okay.
Annoying little beasts, aren't they?
They are. I wouldn't call them little, though. That seems... Is that guy... Hey, can we help you out up there?
Confringo.
Is there a way to get
Not
up there
sure
and
what
help
I
him?
did to deserve that.
Okay, Sebastian, focus. We're trying to
Revelio.
see if there's a way to get... Is there anything we can do with this guy, or is it just a, like, showing how nasty the spiders are, and we're supposed to leave them.
Confringo.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully now that we've taken out the spiders, you can escape. Maybe it's just as well if he's one of Ranrock's dwarves. He might attack us as soon as we free him. Doesn't seem to be anything we can do, unfortunately. Oh. Okay. This is not natural cave. This is building built into the
Staircase
cave.
leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Confringo.
So,
Revelio.
okay, so I have still have a little bit out to the light. Looks like there's some enemies on the other side here. Real quick before I forget, let me just finish my thought with the
Another
book.
barrier. We can blast through it.
Okay,
I'm
thank
certain.
you, Sebastian. I'm actually deliberately pausing for a moment. So with the book, what I found interesting is that normally the criticism of book learning as opposed to experiential learning is that, you know, books are purely theoretical. You're not getting any actual practice or experience, so you need to, you know, they might be decent for a foundation, but you need to go out and actually do stuff in order to, you know, truly be able to learn it. By placing the test within a book, we're going in and we're technically learning from the book, but we are actually experiencing things and learning through experience. So it seems like it's sort of a we're learning through the book while also addressing the criticisms of learning through a book.
Confringo.
So that was interesting little bit of
Revelio.
comparison. Okay. Oh, it's these.
Confringo.
Yeah, we can take care of these.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
You're deserve what, Sebastian? What are you complaining about? Seriously. Like what? Walking past all these bones just because they're from spiders and not dark magic? Actually, I guess that's not really fair. You were complaining just as much when we were going through the
Look
Dark
at this
Wizard's place. So
Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
yeah. Look.
Levioso. Stupefy. Confringo. Potato.
Ah.
Vinda. Levioso.
Where's that ambusher? Okay.
Stupefy.
I want to take you out. Okay. Give me a good shot. There we go.
Revelio.
Is that an anvil? Did I just throw an anvil at one of them? I guess that would do it. Is there another ambusher? Ah, you. You're an ambusher. Okay.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Depulso.
Okay.
Confringo.
Okay, Sebastian's the one still attacking you. Why are you focusing on me?
Confringo. Confringo.
Oh, I don't like the way we're destroying these pillars. Seems like that would not be good to do in a room that we are currently
Confringo.
fighting in.
we should search for runes.
Okay, well, we have something right here. Okay.
Revelio.
Two more by the doors.
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Yeah, let's not move on just yet. Let's explore around a little bit. Okay, we have... First of all, the room. We've got large room with statues. Okay, with the, there's banners behind this one. Oh yeah, that's our ancient magic symbol, isn't it? And there's the, kind of flowing marble. Okay, but everything else is like this normal stone. And it's all the same banner. It's this one with the bird on it. Have a vault. Very elaborate
I'd
entryway.
imagine you need to find all 3 rune symbols to open the door.
Revelio.
Yeah, we already know where they are. It's there, there, and there. Let's see what's on these side chambers where the spiders came from.
Revelio.
Okay, there's another chamber over here. Doesn't look like we can get up to the upper floors. Although upper floor there has a different banner. Has, I think, is that a dragon banner?
Confringo.
Is finding these chests luck or
Revelio.
instinct?
It's really just looking around. I don't think it's either one, really. It's just paying attention. Have we seen this before? Triangle with an eye and a V. That looks very Masonic. And we have some pictures around the door, and then above it is yet another symbol. Another... This one being like a snake dragon. Okay, good. Got some large rugs. Yeah, Sebastian, I'll hold on to these because I don't think you have a room of requirements.
Try casting at them more quickly, or in a different order.
We're not even doing that, Sebastian. Are you paying attention at all? Okay, we have some more of the statues along with the fantastic beasts. Being off to the side here and having like different imagery and these statues, I wonder, is this like a little chapel or something? Because it doesn't look like it would have been, you know, a bedroom or a kitchen or any room of obvious use. It doesn't have books for being like a library. I think the other side is just, you know, where some spiders broke through the wall. But this looks like it was, might have been a little, had some purpose. And having those kind of cultish sort of, you know, the statues and everything makes me wonder, because we saw something like that in one of the other ruins as well. Okay, so let's... Guess that one's pretty fast. Oh, we need to
Confringo.
burn away the spider webs. That one's slightly
Not sure what I
slower.
did to deserve that.
And that one's really slow. Okay.
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Was there anything special about what I did? Is there a reason you couldn't have done that yourself if you were so anxious to... Wait a second. This, where we came in, is this hole in the wall where the spiders came through. That's a hole where spiders came through. Was this originally a doorway, or was this room completely sealed off? I don't see a way to get through. Like, cause that room's just a dead end. If we take out the holes, this must have been the only place that could come through. Oh, one of the goblins didn't survive the spiders. So either this was a doorway, or it could be something like what we saw in, maybe it was something like the wall we saw back at the beginning, where we used the ancient magic on the wall and were able to walk through into Gringotts. Maybe there's some kind of a magic wall like that. Because this, with the lockout here, this definitely seems like this was an entry of some kind. Like this was the exterior and this is the interior. Okay.
Revelio.
Alright, what's this? Isidora's journal entry 4 of 7. Ooh, we want these. I have had a breakthrough. The power that I honed with my professors, with which I conjured and built such pretty pillars, must be tempered substantially for the much more delicate endeavor which I now undertake. It feels somewhat like removing a memory, but the magic is wholly different. Removing a memory, I'm assuming she means not erasing memories, but in the sense of like pulling out your memory for use in a pensive. Sort of like the memories that we've seen all through here. All throughout the game. So as I withdrew the merest whisper of pain from just above the heart, a faint haze appeared and then just as quickly seemed to dissipate. I sensed a surge of peace myself, as though I knew instantly that what I was doing was right. I wonder now if the haze may be contained. If memories can be stored in a pensive, surely these extractions can be kept safe for further study. That doesn't sound good. Keep in mind this haze. She's talking about withdrawing pain. What she's trying to do is like remove pain from people. She wants to be able to remove pain, which is a little bit unnerving. On the one hand,
A journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place?
that's actually a very good point. Wait, what's this out here? Sorry, Sebastian, need to head out here one more time. Oh, it's just one of those.
Revelio.
On the one hand, might think like, oh, removing pain, that's a good thing.
Not
People,
sure what I did to deserve that.
People don't want to be in pain. And we've got like medicines and things to remove pain. But on another level, like one of the things she's been working on is removing not just physical pain,
Revelio.
but emotional pain as well, which feel like if you're grieving a loss or something and then you just simply remove the pain, that doesn't seem healthy. That seems like that's going to kind of affect how you view the experience somewhat. It's not going to make you happier. It's going to make it so like, oh, that must have been less meaningful or something. I don't know. So that's a problem. But then now she's talking about possibly containing the pain, which sounds troubling because, especially since she explicitly likens it to a pensive, the whole thing with a pensive is you remove your memory, or extract your memory, and then you can use the other people can view the memory in a pensive, you or others. Right now she's talking about containing the pain to be able to study it, but that also makes it sound like, what if somebody used that to transfer the pain to someone else? That sounds even sketchier to me, but we'll see if we can find some more journal entries and see if where she went with this. Oh, you're not a spider. Dude, Watch it. That's a supporting pillar. Yeah, noticed. There we go. That's what I wanted. Yeah, Sebastian, try not to stand right where he's swinging his club. Oh. Okay, yeah, if you want to throw my words back at me, that would work. Oh. Thought I dove out of the way there. Okay. I don't know, when... Won't let me zip away there. There we go.
Nice teamwork.
Yeah, it
Like an
actually
angry
was.
cold to bring friends together.
Yeah, I actually noticed Sebastian was like focusing on the spiders while I'm focusing on the troll. It did work out rather nicely. Okay, well, I don't think we can use this staircase anymore. Thanks a lot, Mr. Troll. Okay, that's snake dragon thing. Wow, this is a tall room. I wonder why the roof is like that.
That
Where
troll
it's
certainly made a mess of things. Debris everywhere.
zips down just on one side. It's not symmetrical. Is there a similar room that finishes on the other side?
Revelio.
Let's make sure we leave. Grab everything. Some more of the cloaked statues. No, this isn't a tall room here, although there are rooms above us.
Confringo.
Aha. Thank you.
Revelio.
I feel like we've seen that somewhere, but I can't really place it.
I think there's a path up there. The stairs are in a shambles.
Yeah, I think let's see if we can go this way. If there's... No, okay.
Confringo.
Was this the troll's home? Like, it looks like it's kind of set
Not
up.
sure what I did to deserve that.
This little place. Did the troll maybe fall in here? And then just kind of set up in here and hasn't really done much since. Okay. Can we repair this?
Repairer.
Oh, there we go.
That was a piece of work.
More than one.
Wow, that is seriously one of the most useful spells I think a witch or wizard could learn.
Revelio.
A striking paisley hat. Okay, just a second. Before I forget, I want to try it.
We could.
Oh, sorry, Sebastian, cut you off. I want to see what this striking paisley hat looks like. Oh, that is rather striking, isn't it? Yeah, mostly just
Reach
the
that ledge if we tried.
contrast between black and white. Okay, what ledge you talking about? Oh, there. Is that
Revelio.
really that hard to get up? Oh, okay, I guess it is. All right, let's see what Isidora's journal entry 5 of 7 says. Such joy I felt helping my father after all of these years. To hear his voice again, I cannot begin to describe how much I've missed it. I confess I was wholly stunned by the keeper's...
Something sturdy to stand on.
Sebastian, not now. I was wholly stunned by the keeper's reaction. I should have expected it. How can they stand by and do nothing when they have the power to do so much good? Who is Professor Rackham to tell me what I can and cannot do with my ability? The audacity of all of them, judging my work without any real understanding of all that I've accomplished. I feel like they're not the only ones trying to judge work without full understanding. I do have some hope. The headmistress seemed somehow to understand what I was doing. When the time is right, I shall go to her. She may be able and willing to help. Until I know otherwise, I must continue my work alone for now. But I will find someone to help me. I will find someone else who understands the gift
Try
that we've been
levitating
given.
that crate to the right spot.
Sebastian, please. Someone else who understands the gift that we've been given and our obligation to use it. I will store what I learn safely away for the moment. One day I will be able to share it with another who is like me.
Did you find something?
A journal entry. Isadora was here.
Interesting, all these pictures like very high up on the wall. I think you'd want them a little lower down so you could actually see them. But I guess the lower parts are full of like these racks and things for tools. And different armor. It seems different from the suits of armor we saw out front. It's darker and it seems like... I don't know, there just seems something different. Is it just the helmet having the horns on it? Because that looks more like the armor we're used to.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay. One thing I hope they do change when they make the sequel for this game is if you're reading something, or if you have a menu open or something, have your companions pause their talking. If I'm reading something, I'm clearly not trying to solve the puzzle at just that moment. So, okay, we have this room. I wonder, was that a window at some point? Maybe it's night outside, or maybe it got buried and stuff, but was that originally a window that would let light through? Also, really liking our Hufflepuff cloak in this lighting, just seeing the outline of the badger shimmering there. It's kind of cool.
Revelio.
Good, we get plenty of Wiggenweld potions. Is this...
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. But the view... Well worth it.
Yeah, we get to see this same hall from slightly higher. Really cool.
Revelio.
Okay, so we're going to have to run around to get to that one. What's that shifting around? Does it sound like something scurrying? Are those bats, maybe? Is that supposed to be like bat wings? We do have some more runes. Can't see where the third one is, assuming there are 3. Oh. Okay, on both sides we're blocked off.
Revelio.
So how do we get over there? I don't think a running jump will do it. Will it? Can we repair this?
Reparo.
No. Can we pull that chest towards us? Bag would. Ah. Well.
Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go.
Nice work. Your skills never cease to surprise me.
That's a little bit of gold in there. Nice.
Revelio.
I've seen more of the horned helmet statues.
Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain.
So we what? Seriously, Sebastian, we walk into here seeing the same room we saw before, just higher up, and you're like, "Oh, what an impressive view." We walk through here, see this huge hole with like trees and sunlight coming through, and making this really like surreal combination of the room and the hole and the natural. And you're just like, "Oh, wonder what we can blow up in here."
This can't be a dead end.
Revelio.
Must be another floor above us.
Oh, gear slots are full. Okay. Let me empty out gear slots first, because I'm going to forget to do that if I read the letter. Okay, I'll just... Green ampli we can just get rid of. I think we're pretty good on money at this point. What's the... I wonder what the blue... Oh, maybe that's... I've got a trait applied to it. Okay, so maybe these already have traits. That'd be kind of cool. Definitely need to identify stuff when we get back to the castle. Not high enough level for this, but we wouldn't want it even if we were. It's not... It's considerably worse than what we have. Alright.
Revelio.
Okay, solar protection goggles. Good. Now let's see what's in Isadora's next letter. I feel more and more capable each day. My sense of purpose, knowing that what I am doing is precisely what I was meant to do, has never been clearer. The number of souls I've been able to help grows by the day. So much pain. And I have discovered that this magic itself somehow confirms that what I am doing is right. Each time I breathe in the haze, even a little, it's as though I become more capable. I am being rewarded for my courage. Rewarded for using this magic the way that it was meant to be used. So she's extracting the pain from people. There's a certain haze to it. And when she breathes it in, she feels more capable, feels it's a reward for that. I don't know, that sounds very sketchy. I have to admit, I'm not really sure exactly how. I'm sure we'll see some more warning signs later, but that doesn't sound great. Uh, I fear, however, that I must find a way to store what I cannot use in the moment. I do not yet understand its power, and do not want to leave it to chance. Yeah, exactly. You don't understand its power. You might want to re, you know, be cautious about what you're doing with it. I have an idea. It is not without risk, but I feel that the risk is worth it. Okay.
Good news?
Revelio.
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
Yeah, it does.
Wingardium Leviosa.
No, not that. There.
Confringo.
Okay. Some more Wiggenweld potion. So, all right, you wanted
Sure
to
what
destroy.
I did to deserve that.
You wanted to destroy the wall. Sebastian will destroy the wall.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
You could have, you know.
Revelio.
And I know you know Confringo. You used it on the spiders enough. So, okay, let's have.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here.
Oh, Sebastian, that doesn't dispute what I said. Triptych could point us to a place owned by more than one person or used by more than one person. I do think, looking around, this does seem like it would be a bit tough to take care of with just one person, even if that person is a witch who
Revelio.
can cast magic to help keep it maintained. All right, we've got these two, and then there's another one there. Okay.
Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should
Confringo.
be in runic language by now.
Why? Why would you feel that you should be fluent in runic language? This is one rune that we've seen numerous times. It's like if somebody kept seeing the letter A all over the place, they wouldn't suddenly become a master of English from one letter. Sorry, Sebastian, that was rude of me. I know you're trying to help. It's just you're kind of getting on my nerves a little.
Revelio.
Okay, so let's see. We have this slow one, slow one. Okay, don't know if that was slow or fast. Doesn't matter. It was the last one. So interesting. We had the lock out there. We have an additional lock to get into the next chamber. And it was blocked up. Like that looked like the stones were stacked there, and it didn't look like this is originally designed to. Maybe there was a door or something here initially. But wonder who blocked it up. Oh, it's one of those musical instruments. Okay.
Could this be another area Isadora?
Revelio.
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here.
Yeah, this place looks like it's a bit more lived in. We're not just seeing a bunch of stuff stored here. We're actually seeing stuff set out for use. Are people still here? Okay, the last of Isadora's journal entries. Did we miss any journals, or were the journals in another spot? So the first one we found here was 4 of 7. Let's see. How could I have been so terribly wrong? The headmistress won't help me. I tried to make her understand. She, like the others, is blind to the possibilities of what I can do. I have come to learn that I can rely on no one. But I am a more powerful witch than I have ever been, and I know that it's due to the work I'm doing. I shall not allow my magic to lie dormant as the keepers do. How I despise that ridiculous name, as if keeping power all to themselves is something to be lauded. I confess I have begun to wonder if I will ever find another in my lifetime with whom I can share this work. If I do not, then I shall find solace in the knowledge that I have left them a trail to follow, a path from which they can learn. Perhaps they will do what I cannot, heal the world.
Revelio.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
Yeah, that would be kind of helpful, wouldn't it? Let me check something real quick. Do I have... Okay, I have notes. Okay, yes, we do have... the 3 other Isadora memories from a previous area. Okay. I remember finding some journals before in one of the other areas. I just didn't remember if they were the same from the same set, so wanted to make sure we didn't miss anything in here.
Revelio.
Okay, so we have that. Looks like ancient magic wall. It's going to transport us somewhere. But there's some stuff up here, including what looks like another skull. What's this?
The final canvas piece to the triptych.
Oh,
We've done it.
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
okay. So this triptych was set up by Isadora as basically like a counterpart to the Keeper's clockwork fedora. It's a clockwork fedora. It's basically a counterpart to the Keeper's trials. They wanted to set up trials so that somebody who knows ancient magic can follow along and learn from them and everything. Isadora set this up so somebody who knows ancient magic can follow along in her footsteps and learn. Okay, I want to... where is it? Oh, it just has a clockwork band on it. That's cool. I don't want to sound too disappointed, but with a name like Clockwork Fedora, I was kind of wondering if it would have some kind of clockwork elements to it, like actually little mechanical bits moving around or something. I guess we've been wearing large floppy hats for long enough. We can go with a fedora. Okay, so Isadora is setting these up kind of in direct contrast with the Keepers, which makes sense since she's also her motivation is kind of in direct contrast with the Keepers. The Keepers are saying like, this is dangerous. We don't want to. We want to learn about this magic. We don't want to, do dangerous stuff with it. She's saying, hey, this is cool. We should definitely use it for this purpose. So,
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
Revelio.
Okay. So Sebastian, just want to throw this out there. Remember that Ominous knows about this place too, so let's make sure we're not just like immediately going off into a rant about Ominous or anything like that, where so he'll overhear
This is it.
talking about him.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
I know that's more of a thing you do when we're looking for the cure for your sister, but I just want to mention it. Okay, what is? Oh,
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I'm not sure I want Sebastian to see this.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Okay, yeah.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked.
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Well, everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
Guess this would be how the goblins found out about this.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroth, the destroyed painting, it was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
Yeah.
If at all, you've overcome all of their challenges. You've
So
more
far.
than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's a good idea, Sebastian.
Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Let's see what we do. One of the dangers I can think of
Why did the keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
I don't know that we know that it was the keepers who did it, do we? But, of course, one of the dangers is... think of Anne's case. If we could remove her pain and her ability to feel pain, would that actually heal her? Like, she has some curse that puts her in pain.
One of Randrock's drills in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. You're welcome to join me, but if I don't see you there, I will reach out when I return. I have something to give you.
Okay, cool.
Lodgok's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
Okay. All right, Sebastian. I need to go talk to the keepers and stuff about this. We'll talk more about it later. But as I was saying, think of the case with Anne. Like, she's under some curse which causes her pain. But is that the only thing with the curse? Like, if we just remove the pain, does that actually stop whatever else is going on with her, or does it just stop her from feeling its effects? You know, you can remove the pain, but that's not actually healing what's going on, which incidentally I think is, you know, the same can be said for in the non-magic world with pain medication. You know, often if you have a headache or something, you might take some Tylenol or aspirin, and you're stopping yourself from feeling pain because you know that your body's going to heal up, and you know, by the time the medicine wears off, hopefully your body's healed up what it needs to do and the pain's gone. If you're still feeling pain continuously, you'd want to talk to a doctor, because just taking more pain medication.
Acceptable? In Transfiguration? No child of mine should receive less than outstanding. What are you even doing in that class? Or is it a sniveling teacher of yours? You can be sure I will be having words with that so-called school. You will receive an outstanding one way or another.
Okay. That seems misuse of a howler there. And, like, you don't even know that anything was wrong. Kid might just not be perfect in Transfiguration. Okay, where am I going? Oh yeah, first we want to head up to get everything identified. Go through our quests, see what we can accept.
Would like to speak with you when you have a moment.
Okay, just a moment, Deke. Nocturne Teal, Crimson Patterned Robe, Cerulean Runic Scarf. Oh, Nocturne Teal's ensemble is better than what we have. So, Ancient Mysteries Scarf. Okay. Okay, we can't actually equip that yet. We'll be able to come back to that in... Oh, we already have an Ancient Mystery Scarf equipped, okay. Let's get everything picked up. So I wonder if that might also be something like with what Isadora did with her father. If conceptually, if there could be something similar, that she took away his pain, but somehow, like, the emotional wound is still there, even if he can't feel it. I have to admit, I'm not entirely sure what that would even mean, conceptually, but if emotional pain is at all like physical pain, it seems like it would make sense that there's something similar. Okay, what were we doing? Oh, yeah, we can do a different one on each one. Okay, this one will be Wig and Weld. Heterus. Okay, there we go. It's a little bit easier to do. So. Oh, okay. We can't make another focus potion. We need another Dug Bog tongue. Okay. So, yeah, it makes me... I wonder if we'll find out that that's one of the... Like, what's wrong with the Isidora's approach is that she's... Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, she's just... She's basically treating the symptom, not the cause. And for something like emotional pain... You know, I think sometimes time and...
Would you please meet with me in the Great Hall? I have come upon a difficult time, and I need a friend.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Okay.
When you have a moment, please come and talk to Deke.
Okay. Yeah, what is it, Deke? What do you want to talk about?
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
Okay. Can't I simply rescue them? Or I would like that. Yeah, we can start our own little farm here.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Okay. Do I have room for any... Let's see. Oh, we already have a pair of thestrals. Okay. Still need a female niffler. We're already full on what species we can have in here. So, niffler, thestral. Pretty sure that's just a thestral with a name. Sepulchria. Puffskeins, measles. Let's see. If that's the case, we just need to buy the pen. Okay, what do we have down here? We have mooncalves, jobbernals, we need a male jobbernal. Now, make a note of what we need so we're out and about. We have a pair of purple toads. We have a pair of what? Why am I blanking on the name of these things? Hippogriffs. I have a pair of moon calves. We need a male jobbernoll. And from the other one, already forgetting what do we need on the other one. This is why we're writing stuff down, because I don't have a great memory. We need a female niffler. We have male, female measles. We have male and female puffskeins. We have male and female thestrals. We need a female niffler. And if we get more space, okay, we do have male and female deer calls. Hey, Deke, can you keep an eye on these? Make sure it doesn't, like, burn the place down. Thanks. Don't think we really need to upgrade anything at the moment. We'll do that once we get our beasts more in order. We'll be better positioned to be able to upgrade stuff better, because we'll be able to collect things easier. So okay, we're gonna need to go get the spellcraft. Gonna go down and talk to Lodgok. I think since we're back at the castle, we'll work on some stuff around here first. Work with Lodgok, stop Brainrock's plans. Yeah. So purchase spellcraft. Turn some moons to Mr. Moon. We still need a bunch more. A thief in the night. Since the thief comes around at night, should check Irondale for clues. Oh, okay, we can do that when we go meet with Poppy. Might be able to go do the broom flight trial. That's also going to be a bit out of the way. Madame Twiddle mentioned the statue Greville spoke of is southwest of Irondale near some ruins. Okay, that'll also be when we go to Irondale. Meet Poppy at Irondale. Okay, so the main thing is go and speak to Natty. Received an owl from Natty requesting that I speak with her. I haven't heard much from her in the way of next steps for taking down Harlow. She wants me to meet with her in the Great Hall. So what we'll plan on doing is we'll go to speak with Natty. We'll go to Hogsmeade to get the spellcraft we need. We'll go do the broom trial, because I think that's sort of over near where the cave was. It says along the coast. And then we can go to Irondale and knock out several of these. So okay. Let's just warp down to the Great Hall.
What are you up to now?
Yeah, ooh. Have we been in the Great Hall since it went Christmassy? I mean, the candles are there all the time. I don't remember seeing the huge Christmas tree with a bunch of ribbons around it. Oh, it's okay. It's ribbons for the 4 houses. We have the gold for Hufflepuff. We have red for Gryffindor, green for Slytherin, which even looks very serpentine. Oh, it actually has a snake on it. Okay. The other three don't seem to actually have their animal, just more the colors. And blue for Ravenclaw. Yeah, it's rather lovely. Although with the pale bark and the light colored ribbons around it, almost makes it look like this is a fake tree. Like, I almost thought this tree was made of glass or something, just because it was so light colored. It almost seems a little translucent. The very bright pine needles probably helping add to that, but that could also be just because it has, the sunlight coming in directly behind it. So, all right, where is Natty? Hey, Natty, how's it going?
Some days are more difficult than others.
Uh-oh, this doesn't sound good.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
Okay. Sorry, it's not your fault. I don't think it is your fault. Hopefully, I'm not going to just get you more upset saying this. Sometimes if you're in this frame of mind, you don't... You want to be able to blame yourself. That doesn't sound very healthy. Natty, seriously, it isn't your fault. It was the fault of the guys that killed him. That's not really anything I think you could have done different based on what you've told us.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them. Beginning with Harlow.
Okay.
Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Is that it? Don't want to do anything more at the moment? Okay. I understand. You want to...
Revelio.
Probably want to think things over. Why is... it looks like there should be a large chest just below us. So I guess it could be deeper in the castle. Alright, well, let's go over to Hogsmeade then. Yeah, Natty, anytime you want to speak more about it, or if you get any more ideas, just let me know. We'll figure out how to do it. There's some quests. Unique Unicorn, the Tangled Web. Ooh, we'll be able to pick up some more quests in here. Okay, first, let's first check in Hogwarts, see if there's any new quest icons. Nope, did not mean to do that.
Of course it is. She's right. Thank you.
Well, it's their own fault for saving it, and then letting it grow fond of them.
What else were they supposed to do with it? It's a crow. I'm sure your parents would have done the same thing.
Yes. I'm sure they didn't expect it to become tame.
Anyway, I don't see the concern. They have a friendly crow that won't leave them alone. What's the harm?
The harm? They say the bird's walking across their front path 20 times a day. They're at their wits' end.
Awful.
What's so dire about a barrage of omens? They might be good ones.
You know very well that my mother is Muggleborn. She has different beliefs than us.
Oh, and what's her belief about the crow?
That it's waiting for newly departed souls to leave the house. She's afraid to step out the front door.
Dreadful.
Absurd.
Surely they can lure it away with a few earthworms.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll tell her that.
Not got an irrational fear of earthworms, has she?
Oh, that wouldn't be good.
So the okay, so the one, her parents fed a crow, or were some way caused the crow to become friendly to them, and so now it won't leave their house alone, and they're taking it as an ill omen that it's pacing around outside their door because her mom thinks that it's waiting for freshly departed souls. Well, just don't be a freshly departed soul when you head out. It seems like that would be the obvious thing. Let's see. Nothing in the astronomy wing. Bell Tower wing. Ah, it's a new Summoner's Court game. Okay, we can do that while we're here. Okay, Portrait in a Pickle. Portrait in the back of the library is apparently very upset. Might be worth looking into. Rumor has it Samantha Dale is having a problem with her brother William. Let's see if I can help her. Okay. So we have 3 quests here so far. Be glad we decided to look into this. Okay. So it seems like it's just the 3 quests. Let's go over to the library. Looks like this is that way. Oh, hey, Samantha's right there. Hey, Samantha.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
What have we helped you with before? I know we've spoken before, but I don't recall who's had which problems, honestly.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class.
Okay.
He's been cursed. He ignored my warning, and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
He turned his feet, or I don't know that he did it. His feet have been turned into beets. That, I'm gonna admit that's a little hilarious, but that's probably not what she really needs to hear at the moment. She clearly does not find it hilarious. And it does sound awful, even if it is hilarious. So that sounds awfully
I'm so
hilarious.
sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed.
Okay.
My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
He clearly needs help, or he deserved it. Both of those seem accurate. Did he have any particular reason to doubt your findings, or was it just a case of a sibling sort of, you said it, so therefore I automatically disbelieve it just because you're my sister kind of thing? Because I can tell you from personal experience that's generally not a great way to reason things through. But yeah, he does sound like he needs some help here, in more ways than one, perhaps.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Where did the curse come from?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry? Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did.
No, do it in a different way.
When my mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
Huh. Okay, why was Marmaduke famous?
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
Oh, cool. If I help, will my feet become beets? This is a very important question that one should know the answer to.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Okay, hold on. As your brother demonstrated, your brother was affected by the curse, and he is one of Marmaduke's descendants. That does not prove or demonstrate or even suggest that the curse wouldn't apply to someone who's not in the family. Now, if you knew that, like, oh yeah, so-and-so's not part of the family, and they go in and out of the tomb all the time, and they're not affected, that might be some evidence. But okay, I'll assume based on your story that, you know, the purpose of the curse was to stop family members from going in and paying their respects. So I could see that it would be, you know, maybe they would, yeah, maybe it won't affect. So okay, yeah, let's do it.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough.
Okay.
Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to
Oh,
you.
you had the crest with you. I thought we'd have to, like, track down the crest or something. Crest of Marmaduke Gilbertus Dale. All right. And then there was another one in the back of the library.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
Yep, that is the quest that we just accepted.
Good thing Professor Weasley takes the wrong route.
The library is always very brightly lit compared to the passageway. Although I guess that makes sense. You have these, like, there's no windows in here, not even on the doors. Just a single lantern inside. So I guess that would be dark compared to the, you know, this room with the huge windows there. Probably makes reading a bit easier. And I guess these little passageways probably help act as a sort of sound barrier. Just the like by having those little passageways there, you're probably helping block out any noise between here and the hall. Okay, Ferdinand Octavius Pratt. I think you're the one I'm supposed to get a quest from.
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped.
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Huh. I'm sorry to hear that. Or I'm not sure that's true. I mean, I don't really have any reason to disbelieve you other than just general skepticism. But, yeah, that sounds not great.
Oh dear. That sounds awful.
I don't know if I go that far.
That's exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks.
Okay.
That's why my other frame hung. A hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
Okay. Who's Astoria Cricket?
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose, and then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
By any chance, after hearing their plotting, do you report them to the headmaster? I'm suddenly seeing why some headmasters might want so many portraits around the school, and why some of the students might kind of resent them for it. What do you do for the headmaster?
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Serona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
You were a prefect. Oh, that's a surprise. Can you see anything from your other frame?
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
Okay, so it's past the coast to some ruins. Okay. I'll see what I can find out.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go, then.
All right. We wanted to head outside for the Summoner's Court. Particularly interesting, this picture talking about working with the headmaster, Professor Black, because I'm kind of reminded of, in the Harry Potter books, they take Professor Black's portrait, so they have a way to communicate with, keep an eye on stuff going on in the school, and he can visit his other portraits, and they also they keep him hidden when he's not they're not talking to him, so that he can't see where they are and give away. So it's kind of interesting.
Get a snitch from inside.
Because I told you, I can transfigure one. I've seen her do it. It's true. Soon get us a snitch. Non-verbal spells are very difficult.
And risky. You could never do one.
Hello there.
It looks more like a bludger than a snitch.
Arresto momentum. Accio.
All right.
The
Summoner's Court.
Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
Hello.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
Okay, sure.
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of. The Pinked Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend. Accio.
Okay, so there's a ramp there.
That's the way to do it.
Accio.
A little too hard. At least knocked her off.
That wasn't what I wanted to see.
Yeah, you have been practicing, haven't you? There we go.
What a remarkable shot!
Thank you. Because I basically just need any points whatsoever. Might as well try to get some, though.
Accio.
Impressive. Well, it appears I've been bested.
Hey, good game. Okay, that was kind of a fun twist to it, having the
Well done.
ramp areas like that.
Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
Oh yeah, you're the one I needed to dive for get some stuff back. Yeah, good game.
You played a good game, though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good.
Two students.
But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance.
Now it's 2 students. You should probably remember that. Have we seen these windows from the outside? Guess it's the 4 founders. Looks like Merlin and some other people. Nice guy's that. Okay, can't see more of it there. What are these stripes on the back for? You can't even see them from the other side. All right, well, let's head over. We need to go to Hogsmeade. And there's a couple quests we need to pick up here. I think we'll still follow our same order. We're not going to get too sidetracked with the ones that take us other places if they don't take us to Irondale. But we'll at least gather the quests. Okay. What's going on here? It looks like the 3 hoops for Quidditch with like nets on them. And trying out brooms. Is this maybe like a just practice spot so you can try out a broom, try throwing the balls into the hoops so you can get a feel for it? Is this? Yeah, because this is the guy that sells Quidditch sporting gear. So this is probably just a little tryout area, so you can try things out and make sure you're comfortable with it before buying it. Be sort of equivalent to like a sporting goods place having like a batting cage or something, so you can try out stuff before buying it.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Hello, sir. See, I need a breeding pen spell. Craft. All the rest of these just potion stands. Okay.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the thestrals.
Okay, we'll sell all these purple ones. Is this? I guess this one's not as good as I've got, so I can sell that too. I think we only have one that's an increase on what we've got, and well, we can't use it for another level. Okay, here's some clothing. I probably could have sold this at my shop, I guess, but you can have it, I guess.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
So, all right, there were a couple. Not sure I really trust myself around Hogsmeade here. Okay, Crispin Dunn in the Three Broomsticks is looking for someone to check on a friend. Okay, which Three Broomsticks is also where the portrait was, so we might as well talk to Astoria Cricket while we're there. Ferdinand mentioned that Astoria, who frequents the Three Broomsticks, was behind the removal of his portrait frame. I should chat with her. Okay, well, we're gonna make sure we pick this up, and we'll talk to Astoria while we're in there. Three Broomsticks looks like it's one of the taller buildings in town. Very centrally located.
Revelio certainly never revealed the charm of my potions, Professor, back when I was at school, under the reign of that clueless headmaster.
Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely?
Stole it?
Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
Okay. I agree, he's awful, or he's not that bad. No, he seems pretty bad. I agree, that doesn't excuse stealing his portrait, though.
He truly is rather foul, isn't he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his friend had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Well, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the Hogshead. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's
true.
done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
One thing I'm kind of curious about, I wonder, was there a picture of Ferdinand in here before we got this quest? Like, if, you know, a couple weeks ago, if we'd come in here, would we have seen, like, his painting right there, or there, wherever it's supposed to be? Definitely be something to... Might have to look on one of my other characters, see if, since I haven't gotten him this far, see if his painting's here.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours aren't harmed.
Oh, hello, Mr. Dunn.
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask. Are you afraid of spiders?
Somewhat. Spiders don't bother me at all. I'm terrified of spiders. I mean, are you talking about spiders or these weird clockwork abominations that we have around here? Because either way, the answer is yes.
You wouldn't know it by how many I've killed lately, but honestly, I'm terrified of spiders.
Lucky you. Sounds as though you've been able to overcome your fears to a degree. You may
Yeah,
not like
I feel
what I have
truly
to say
blessed
next.
being afraid of spiders.
The hamlet's overrun with the vile things and are acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Well, see, I have good news because actually the spiders in this game are not eight-legged. They're four roller skated. Like, they don't even have legs. They just kind of hover on their roller skates. And they only have four of them, so like, you should have absolutely no problems. Why have spiders taken over the hamlet?
Why are there so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Yeah. Why are you so terrified of spiders? I mean, as if fears don't always have a rational reason, but is there a particular reason for yours?
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it. Ugh.
That does seem pretty bad. Why didn't you contact the authorities about the spiders in Arendelle, not about your traumatic past?
Why didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little
Probably
hamlet
Goblin
has to
Rebellion.
fend for itself.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pity, but in fairness, yeah, there's kind of a Goblin Rebellion going on. I can understand priorities if they have limited resources. I'll see what I can do.
I'll try my very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire South.
Oh. So I can do that. So, south of Hogsmeade.
I left Gladbrags last week.
Clean house is staggering. Alfred Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. I shall pretend I never heard the rumours of your involvement.
Thank you. Let's see. We wanted to go up the hill. There's one more quest to get here. And we want to go to the center of town here. It's not really the center of town, it's more the top of the town.
I beg your pardon, but would you mind helping out an old woman?
Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook, and no, everything is not all right. It's
Okay.
my dear friend Hazel. She's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her
Okay.
for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
Okay. Yeah, I think we can do that. How did you become friends with the unicorn?
How did you become so close with the unicorn?
It was luck, truly. I came across her when she was a little golden foal. Didn't even have a horn yet. Oh, she trusted me straight away. We'd play together for hours. Oh, I do hope she'll be all right. Unicorn hair is a valuable wand core, and I suppose losing a hair or two mightn't hurt her. But I'm terrified those poachers will want her for her blood to keep themselves alive. And that is more than I can bear to think of.
Yep, I'll see what I can do.
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd.
Okay. Have we seen a unicorn yet? That would be kind of fun.
You'll know her by her brilliant coat. Oh, and be warned, she's a stubborn girl. She may need some convincing to come with you.
I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. It sounds as if she's in trouble.
Wait a second, what? Go back real quick. Have we seen this building before? Looks like all the owls, probably the post office. Yeah, Hogsmeade post office. Have we been inside here?
Revelio.
I don't think we have. So, okay, so inside, not a huge out here, but I guess these people's PO boxes or something for in town. So people in town get mail. It comes in here, and there's all the owls to be able to send stuff out. Trying to see where these are coming or going to after they pop out of. I don't know if these are PO boxes or if these are sorting boxes for like putting all the letters for the owls to carry. Magical mail. These chutes in the post office magically sort various bits of mail. The post office itself houses over 200 owls, color-coded based on how quickly a particular letter or parcel needs to be delivered. Yeah, so some of the letters are coming through here and here, although I guess that still could be like owls returning from delivery, putting stuff in here. So, cool.
Revelio.
Stupley and Sons? Sounds like might be something inside here. Huh. Tea shop decor. Reflective of proprietor Mrs. Steepley's. Oh, maybe it was Steepley. This tea shop is awash in the color pink and frills. A cheery, tinkly bell chimes whenever a customer enters. I'm seeing more green than pink, although there's some pink like highlight places. Runner up the stairs is pink.
Revelio.
I have no demiguise. Have some tea before we go. Thank you. There's a lot of locks up this way.
Revelio. I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. It sounds as if she's in trouble.
So, right. Check out this one building and we'll head down for some flying competition.
Revelio.
The outside. You know, it seems like I've seen this once or twice, but this seems like a pretty common thing in a lot of these buildings, where you have a bedroom that's just kind of a room off the main room, separated by curtains. Is there like another bedroom upstairs? This looks like it might just go out to the street. No? Oh, okay, this is Honeyduke's. This is like the proprietor's apartment. Okay, so still like would have could have built a wall here with a door in it, but then again, maybe it's this way because of this being like apartments for the store. If somebody else buys it out, they might want to use the space differently, especially if they already have a house in town or something. I don't know. So, okay. We want to do our broom flight trial. And that's going to take us down. This is there. I'm not even sure what all quests there might be here. Oh, we can see how many demiguise statues we found in places. Huh. You know, maybe we should do that. So then we'll have... Oh, wow. Melda's way down there. Yeah, change of plans. Okay, I thought Imelda was closer. I thought she would be like in this area. If she's all the way down there, we might want to hold off on there until we get sent that direction. But okay, there's where Ferdinand's picture is going to be. Let's start going to some of these towns and trying to find the demiguise, especially since it just turned dark. I don't know if it's going to turn light before, like if we fast travel, if it'll turn light here. But yeah, we'll see. Won't worry too much about the chests at the moment. I can always run by and do those in my own time. But the field guide pages and demiguise statues will set those. Okay, let's... We'll kind of work our way down, at least until we get down south near Irondale, do the villages around there, and then go to do the Irondale quests. So, okay.
Revelio.
Here's...
Aloha Mora.
Okay, so just need to inspect the houses, see which ones have demiguises.
Revelio.
If we find chests, we'll grab them, but I'm just not worried about searching for them once we find the demiguise. It doesn't seem like there's anything upstairs. Okay, there's a river over there. I was wondering why we had enemies in town, but okay, it's in the water. It's one of those dug bog things. Okay.
Revelio.
That doesn't look like a demiguise. It looks like a chest. But since we're right here, seems an odd place for a sofa, bed, whatever that's supposed to be. Like if this were in a modern house, I would expect there to be like a TV on that wall or something. You'd watching it and kind of partition out from the rest of the room. Here, you're just going to sit here staring at a wall, staring at that chair. This isn't really set up as like a little meeting area. If anything, I'd expect the couch to be over here so you could like converse with people who are in the kitchen or something. Like, I'm not really sure that particular partition makes much sense to me, but it's not my house. They can set it up how they want. A lot of these houses do seem to have kind of a narrow attic underneath the steep roof as opposed to, having a full second floor. I think that one was the same way.
Revelio.
Do you have a demiguise? Okay, I'm not seeing anything in there. There's lots of stuff over there. Does that... Okay,
Revelio.
Kind of running out of houses for the demiguise to possibly be in. Warning of rampant dugbog. We have a monster in our midst. If you see a bit of driftwood in the swamps, don't assume it to be kindling. It's likely the fiercest dugbog this hamlet has ever seen. Remain alert and keep away from it. Your concerned neighbor. The fact this was on an abandoned house doesn't exactly seem like great news. Level 3 lock. Okay, so that presumably it wouldn't be in there even if we did see a silhouette.
Revelio.
Okay, where? Oh, looks like there's another house up the road. Maybe that's it. So I'm not seeing... They have a pretty distinctive shape. Only see their silhouettes. Okay, this was the first house we... Okay, can you guys take your argument a little bit further for time? Okay, that is not a house, that's a bridge. Where is demiguise? Oh, here's butterflies. It kind of rhymes with demiguise.
Revelio.
Okay, you gonna take me to a demiguise? That would be nice of you. Okay. If you guys want to... Don't mind me, just following the butterflies. Okay. Thought you guys were going to charge me for a moment. Okay, circular painting, cool. Oh, and there's an unexplored... one of these things. Flu spot. Well, that still doesn't help me find the demiguise. Hello?
Handy resource in...
You guys know you have a bunch of poachers just outside. You might want to be careful. Okay, so we did not find a demiguise at all. Where? We're still missing one collection chest and a demiguise statue.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa, the fish.
Leviosa.
There you go. Now you're not out of the water anymore. Or you're still out of the water, but now you're not a fish out of water. You're just a jack-o'-lantern out of water, which is probably in far less distress, other than being confused by suddenly becoming a jack-o'-lantern. So, okay. Are there some buildings that we've missed?
Revelio.
Maybe? Or might they not be in one of the buildings? Maybe they're in an area just outside of town or something? Wait, there's a lock on this door.
Revelio.
There's anything there. What about... Oh. That is very interesting pattern decorated on the tent. Far more elaborate than I would have thought. And it doesn't match here. It makes me wonder if maybe someone took like a bunch of rugs or tapestries or something and just kind of sewed them together to make a tent.
Revelio.
You're not a demiguise. I mean, didn't we already go in here?
Homura.
I'm not seeing a demiguise in here, but the fact that there's a lock here when I thought we had already been here just making me second guess. Yeah, this is the one that has the narrow stair upstairs. There's the chest that we unlocked.
Revelio.
Is there a letter from the demiguise saying where it's hidden? No. And if there were demiguise in here when we walked in, I guess also would have expected us to say something, because our guy likes to always announce when there's a demiguise nearby. Ah, there. Wonder why I didn't see that before. Maybe it was... Did the silhouettes only show up at night?
Mine now, demiguise.
Yeah, there we go.
Revelio.
All right, so there's this town taken care of. Okay, this town, Upper Hogsfield, has a demiguise. Let's go there. I guess in this game, the fast travel shouldn't change the time of day too much. Some games will do that to kind of simulate the fact that you're walking from place to place. But of course, here we're not walking from place to place. We're using
Seems
a flue
pleasant
network.
enough little place.
Oh, there's a astronomy place as well. Let's see if we can find that. Looks like a demiguy's statue. Then we'll go hit the astronomy table.
Hello, Hamura.
Sorry, I'm not breaking and entering. This is just demiguy's removal. Or demiguy's statue removal, I guess. No, didn't want to drink. I want to take the demiguy's moon. Alright, astronomy table. Is it this way?
Revelio. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Yeah. Some kind of an animal. I don't know. Is this a horse or is this Leo, the lion? Okay. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Leo. All right. Oh, those are kind of fun as well. All right. It looks like that's all the places up north of Hogsmeade. Okay, we do need a demiguide and a field page here. Did we get a field page here? Yes, we did. Okay, so let's go to Arranshire. I guess we'll deal with these spiders while we're here.
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders.
Well, since I'm here, might as well shift my... Ooh.
Even more aggressive than I'd expected.
Yeah. Okay, when they burrow underground, I don't necessarily see a warning other than the ground, like, churning up at my feet. So, okay, so that's why some of them are surprising me. What is that? This looks like a... Now. I think I hit those rocks. Maybe I need to hit these rocks. Hey, wait a second. Okay, you're gonna wait there? Alright. No, you're not gonna wait there. There you go.
Surely that's the last of them.
That's not the last of them, and don't call me Shirley. Oh, maybe it was. There was another one there, just ran off. Okay. Mary, you in here? Oh, we already got that. Oh, demiguy's in this statue that has the weird thing in it.
Hello, Hamura. This must be Mary. Poor woman.
How? The place was locked. How did the spiders get in? Okay. H. I have delivered the spider venom as requested. Prompt payment is now due. New cluster of spiderlings in my cellar workshop have almost hatched. I can provide more venom soon. Once, of course, I have been compensated for the last delivery. Oh, Mary bred the spiders, collect the venom, and presumably they got out of hand.
Breeding these things in her cellar. That means there are more underground.
Right,
I'll
but
need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end.
okay, presumably, I guess it's too late for Mary. Man, things must be bad. We were so shocked we didn't even talk about the demiguys here. Oh, I thought this pipe was like leading into here, but no, the pipe's leading out. And this is just hooked up there. It's not really sure why it's hooked up to the side. I mean, it's still blocking the window. It's not like you're letting light in or anything.
Revelio.
Okay, so I guess we can't do anything about Mary. We just need to go find the cellar so we can take out the spiders. Then we'll find that page. Okay. Said it was her cellar, so I'm assuming it's going to be around the house somewhere. Okay. A little unnerving, seeing it just open for us. All right.
Revelio. Revelio.
Okay, don't need
this.
this.
Is where Mary bred the spiders.
Oh boy, there's
now.
But I do see a bunch of things Revelioed in the distance.
This isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere.
Ugh. I'm hoping most of them are the ones we took out outside and not just waiting around for us.
Revelio.
Okay, there's some spiders still here.
Ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads.
Well,
I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there.
Considering we're climbing down the ladder, it might be better to know where it leads beforehand. It's not like we have a choice of just turning and walking away. Can't get at that. We'll probably have to come around to it.
Revelio. Exact. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse.
Okay, so we need to get a little bit closer.
Confirm. That's one exact destroyed. I should get the rest.
Ah!
Is simply too many.
Oh, okay. When they break, these ones kind of stay there for a moment before fading away. That's why I thought there was other spiders before. Okay.
Revelio.
Oh boy. Guess we don't really have much of a choice. Okay. So I guess, presumably, if we were having the normal spiders instead of the puppet ones, that would be like when they flip over on their back and have their legs
Revelio.
Hunched in or something. Oh, okay, we have a counter. We need
I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them.
Actually, it seems like it's the reverse. They probably can't see us, but we can see them. Can I sneak up on a spider and Petrificus totalis it? There was a spider over here. Or was that just supposed to be like a creepy cutscene thing that we can see the spiders, but that's not one of the ones we have to take out? Okay. Let's keep heading towards the egg sacs.
Revelio.
Okay, a bunch of little ones.
Revelio. Confringo.
Okay, can we sneak up on you? We cannot.
Potato. Stupid. Stupid one.
And we couldn't sneak up on them before. Maybe if we just let him pass, we can sneak up on him. Yeah, try rolling around when your roller skates are all locked up. Nope, that's not a lot.
Half finished, but I need to destroy all of the egg-sacs. Revelio. Confringo.
Okay, crimson patterned robe. Guess we only need 4 more. I think there was like one more group of egg sacs to
Revelio.
Fine. Yeah, over there there's some. I have to say, this is an awfully big cellar for like a single house. And if I was breeding something that I didn't want to get out, I certainly wouldn't do it in a spacious place like this. Of course something's going to find a way to get out of here. I'm sorry, Mr. Dunn, but your friend Mary does not seem like she was terribly bright. Might have been a bit of an overreaction on my part. But now do we have to go around this way?
Revelio.
Now the music's suddenly getting a bit calmer.
Confringo.
That I will say that is kind of a fun move, turning the enemies into exploding barrels. We can throw them.
Revelio.
One more.
Confringo. That's the last of the spider sacks.
Okay, but isn't the last of the spiders? There's still an area with a chest down there. I finally found the perfect place to breed my spider colony, and it was quite literally under my nose the whole time. My cellar. Why didn't I think of this before? Why hasn't anyone, for that matter? My spiders are growing big and strong, and the silk they produce will make me a fortune. I'll have wealth at last. No more scrimping on frocks when I'm in town. It will be marvelous.
I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders.
Okay, yeah, I thought we already figured that out.
Revelio.
But yeah, that didn't seem like it really worked out very well for her. And again, how do you have a... Oh. Maybe I should have used that to try to open this gate here. Oh.
I hope that's the last spider.
Ow.
Protego. Confringo. Accio. Depulso.
There we go. Okay, so now we should be able to find... Now we should be able to go through here. That's why we couldn't before. We needed a spider to break it down. Green gingham gloves. Okay. We're going deeper and deeper. Where's this leading us? Oh, find the source of the eggs. Okay. The insatiable spider. I thought that was a boss spider, to be honest. Oh, maybe it was.
She's angry. I'll be having nightmares for the rest of my life after that.
I think we just beat the boss spider by using ancient magic to pull it to us and stepping on it. Okay. I won't complain about that. We'll make sure to check our collection before we log off for the night. Okay. Yeah, there's still chests and stuff stacked. Like, the spiders did not do this. She'd been using this as a cellar. How does she have this much space? I mean, if you have this much space, why do you even need your house? Just, like, close off some areas for heating and stuff and live down here. Save a bit on taxes. Well, I don't know, maybe that wouldn't save stuff on tax. Maybe you have to pay a lot more if you zone this as residence instead of just storage. Okay. I think we found the demi-guys here. We found the... Okay, I don't like the way the little spiders that we can't actually fight still show up on the map as enemies. It makes me paranoid. We took care of the quest here. We got the spiders. We still need to find the page that was here. Okay, there should be a field guide page here.
Revelio.
Okay, there's still a sack up there. Not too concerned about that. Wow, there's webs all over the place. Although, how are the spiders here? Like, it's winter. There's snow on the ground. How are the spiders... How are the spiders surviving? Due to plague of spiders, I have decided to temporarily leave my home. Again, this is only a temporary arrangement. I'll be back once everything has been cleared up, and I expect my house to be exactly as I left it. No spiders, no vagrants, no arguments.
Revelio.
Weird. Ha.
Assassin! Oh, pleasure to see you again. Can't tell you how happy Milo's daughter was to get that watch.
Oh. You seem to be invisible, sir. I wonder, is it... I guess we have his dialogue for when we have the watch, thanking us for getting the watch back for him, but also not actually showing up because everybody's supposed to have left because of the spiders. Spider parts. It seems someone has been collecting acromantula parts for profit. Lucrative, perhaps, if one is willing to risk one's life to obtain the required inventory. Okay, well, it looks like they broke out. So, alright, where to next? It's no longer nighttime, but we can change that pretty easily. Demiguy's statue, okay, here in the lower Hogsfield. I didn't even see like the names for this place. We have little descriptions of them. We don't need this on anymore. Pittupon Ford is the southmost hamlet in the woodlands. Pittupon Ford, which means place by a shallow river. Okay. It's... Yep. So does ford just mean a shallow river? So when you ford a river, I guess that makes sense because it's shallow. I didn't know that that literally meant that, if the whole river was shallow enough for you to walk across, you could call the whole thing a ford. I wonder which way the naming went. Upper Hogsfield. Upper Hogsfield is located in the countryside and is the closest hamlet to Hogsmeade. Because of its proximity to Hogsmeade, the inhabitants dubbed themselves Hogsfield. However, about the same time, Lower Hogsfield also opted for the name Hogsfield after Hogwarts. Thus, an unhappy compromise was decided upon, and each village added a qualifier to their name. So Upper Hogsfield and Lower Hogsfield down below. Ironshire. Ironshire is a small hamlet that has recently been dealing with a spider infestation. Okay, I was kind of looking for a little bit more about the name. We've been doing that for the others. Okay, and Lower Hogsfield, same description as Upper Hogsfield, just they named theirs after Hogwarts instead of Hogsmeade. So let's head there, and okay, no, we need to go to this place. We can wait around for nightfall once we're here. Okay, need to...
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel
Is it Demiguy's
now,
statue?
Demiguys.
It's you. Thank you again for saving me. I'll never forget you.
Oh, you're welcome. Just came in for the Demiguy's statue. I'll be out of your hair. I think that's all we needed here, wasn't it? No page. Yeah. So, alright, then up here... Okay, this is where Samantha was sending us. Guess we might as well do it while we're coming down this way. Since we're visiting all the towns, might as well. We do need a Demiguy statue here.
Revelio.
Is that a demiguise statue? Yeah. Okay, and then it's east out of town here. Let's go ahead and grab this while we're at it. If we don't make it all the way to was it like Irondale or Iron something, we'll just pick up next time of making our way down there of the villages we've been through so far. Oh yeah, I didn't see the name for this one, or if it gave a description of the name. This is Brockborough. Okay, wait, before we see it, is it going to tell its name? I think, isn't Brock like an old English name for like rabbits or badgers or something? So this would be like probably, I think it was badgers. Maybe there's like there were badgers dens around here or something. Brockborough is a community located in the countryside. Famed or Helen Thistlewood is among the notable witches and wizards to hail from this hamlet. Okay, yeah, okay, Helen Thistlewood, great, but like, tell us more about the name. Poachers or wolves? Oh, okay, wolves. You guys don't mess with me, I won't mess with you. Deal? Okay, won't do Merlin challenges at the moment. Animal. Is this an animal that we need? Dugbog. Okay, don't want Dugbogs. What? Puffskeins. I think we have enough Puffskeins. We don't need more of you guys.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Okay, so this was the family too. Okay, where? So Samantha like told her brother about this story, like, hey, there's a curse on the family tomb. And her brother was just like, no, there's not. And where do they live that he ran all the way over here? She made it sound like he immediately went over to the tomb to disprove her. Do they live in Brockborough? Like, even so, that's a long way to walk or run.
Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start.
I mean, unless they're feet-shaped beets inside of our shoes. Okay.
Revelio.
I'm sure Samantha wouldn't mind if I loot the family tomb just a bit. It's just some rusted motley garb. Nope.
Confringo.
There we go.
Revelio.
Oh. There's just a wall to break down. We can bypass by just going around it.
Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare.
What's in here? Aha. What's this crest on the ground? What's that? What am I even looking at? There's some kind of a four-legged creature. Oh! Is this a centaur? That's like a shield or something that it's carrying? I have to guess it's a centaur just because, like, you have this four-legged body and then just really tall bit sticking up there. It's either a centaur or a giraffe. Then we have two goats fighting. It's like a horse, goat. They look like they're fighting. Maybe another centaur down there.
Revelio.
Okay. Wait, there was Devil's Snare up there, but then this seems like this is letting us go through as well. Why? Okay, where did the Devil's Snare take us?
Lumos.
Yep.
A troll? You can't be serious.
Parian troll.
Confringo! Depulso! Accio! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo!
Okay. All right.
Revelio.
Where did we come down? Came down. That looks like we haven't been that way yet. This looks like further down. Was it this? Okay, there's the stairs. This slope down. So okay. So presumably we'll go down there, and when we come back up, we'll go through there and find all that stuff. Okay, what is with this passage? It doesn't look like it collapsed or something. But there used to be another way? Because, like, why would you have such a low passage to somebody's tomb?
Sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke.
Is there another way in? Did they lower the sarcophagus down from that hole, and then this is just, like, to force mourners to, you know, have to get on their hands and knees? Oh, hello. Crest of Marmaduke Gilbert de Stale. Okay, at first I thought that was like his embalmed body or something, but no. Okay, this is like the sarcophagus, and then you have the thing inside. Or is the thing inside the sarcophagus? The outer's something different. I don't know. It's like with. It seems like it's kind of like with Egyptian mummies, how they have the outer, like the part that you they'll send to museums and stuff is the what was on the inside. Then there was the outer case to protect that. So, okay. But, that's kind of odd. Cause I see kind of I see a comparison to Egyptian mummies. Somewhat, if you don't have the outer, like vault thing, or the outer shell, you just had this. I've seen a lot of like medieval burials and stuff of wealthy people or saints or other figures that you're trying to honor, where they'd be buried underneath, and then you'd have something like this on top of the tomb, so that people can see them here. It seems odd to have such a detailed likeness inside the tomb. Okay, we have just swirls up here and like lines of horsemen down there.
That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Revelio.
Okay. Hopefully Samantha's brother's feet are no longer beats. So let's head on out and can just some more stuff on our way out of the tomb.
Revelio.
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
I'm not sure if we've seen a mermaid in this art style before. This kind of old swirly art style.
Confringo.
We're gonna have another fight here.
Revelio.
Maybe not.
Confringo.
Was it?
Revelio.
Was this like his herbology lab as well? Okay, that might explain why this is so large, if it's... and it not being like a family tomb, just one guy's tomb. Like, I thought this was a family tomb, but we haven't really seen any sarcophagi except for Marmaduke's. With it being this large and then this being here, maybe that's it. This was like his home or his lab or something, and then he was like, yeah, just bury me off to the side here. I think that's where we came down.
Confringo. Revelio.
It's just horclumps or something. And then, okay, this is... yeah, I think this is where we were before. This was the little wall we hopped over. Okay. Good, so next time we're back at school, we can tell Samantha that her brother should be cured. Since it'll probably be a little while, she'll hopefully get an owl or something to that effect before we even make it back there.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse.
Yeah, hopefully that'll heal her brother. Or sure, call it a heal? Getting healed from a curse? Cured? Yeah, Irondale, that's kind of where we want to end. I think we've got time to visit at least a couple more. We've already been to Feldcroft and got the Demiguise and field guide page. So Feldcroft is a quaint village in the countryside on the far side of the mountain. Feldcroft is surrounded by fields and the ruins of an ancient castle. Keenbridge. Okay. We still need a demiguise statue. Here, Keenbridge is a community in the swamplands located next to a large lake. It is said that Keenbridge received its name from a large magical bridge that was said to bring you to your love. However, there is no such bridge in the region. Okay. So I have to wonder, was there such a bridge and this was named after it? Was there like a normal bridge that someone met someone they married and then they told a story about it and it got to, the story stuck and people thought it was mystical? Or was this just the city of Keenbridge had some
trial when I see one?
Yeah, but we're not doing it at the moment.
Revelio.
Just had like a really good tourist board that was like, hey, probably get a lot more people visiting if they think there's some magical bridge here. Is that that looks like a demiguise statue.
Mine now, demiguise.
Yeah. Okay. And so now we should just be able to go to Irondale, and I think we'll have time to... So were there any other quests or anything that we missed on our way down? Okay, don't see any. Okay, there's Poppy. Probably won't go to Poppy right away because that talking with Poppy is going to probably start a whole big thing of, an instance going to the cave and everything. So, okay, that's one of the quests we're on. Yeah, it's nighttime. Let's do that while we're here. We've already got the field guide page and the demiguise statue. Same here. So let's do the thief one. Look for some clues. Yeah. Should be able to do that in a few minutes that we have left. Okay. I look for clues at the scene. Oh, I didn't see the name on this, or if it had a description of the town. Irondale. Irondale is a wizarding settlement in the countryside. Originally founded by goblins to mine iron, the goblins were pushed out when the hamlet became famous for its ironworks. New inhabitants changed the hamlet's name from its original gobbledygook to Irondale. Gobbledygook not being the name, but rather that the original name was in gobbledygook. Now the hamlet is entirely made up of witches and wizards, which I seem to recall we did see some evidence of there being like mining and stuff around, if I'm recalling correctly. So, all right, let's look for clues at the scene. It's nighttime.
A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry.
How long has this been sitting here and you never notice it, dude?
Revelio.
Follow the trail of coins. Where'd the trail go? Here we go.
Revelio. More gold. I must be getting closer.
Oh.
Lucky if I fit in one.
Okay, so we have... Okay, there's 3 of them in here. Got stuff we can throw. Can I sneak around to this one?
Totalis.
Okay, maybe if he's facing away from me, can I get over to you? There we go.
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
Three less. I guess Hogwarts doesn't really teach math, so, or even just basic numbers.
Revelio.
Oh, okay. I thought the coins leading into camp meant that those guys were the thief, but no, the thief just went through that camp. There it is. So a few more minutes.
Revelio.
Oh, we're already making a fair bit of money doing this. Well, I suppose we should probably give the money back once we find the follow the trail and find the thief. We should probably give all the money we found back.
Dangerous if I'm not careful.
Okay, there we go.
Revelio.
So it continues up here. Yeah. Okay, we're coming up to another camp. Is this? No, don't mind me. I'm just following trail of coins.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do.
Okay, is that because they're scared of you, or they just don't like the smell? Sorry, that was probably uncalled for. That's more of like a Sebastian level taunt, isn't it?
Revelio.
Okay, I think we're getting close. Oh.
Niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all.
Wow. Niffler's been collecting quite a bit. I guess we need to capture a Niffler. Let's... Irondale Pilferer. Which is male. Unfortunately, if it was female, we needed a female anyway, but let's... Okay, I guess we have another male Niffler.
I have the Niffler. Now to look for the Haggerty family heirloom.
Did I already pick it up, or... I still need to do that. It's telling me to return to Padraic Haggerty. Oh, there it is. What is it? Is it like a necklace or something?
That must be the Haggerty family heirloom.
Yeah, it looks like some kind of neck ornamentation. So, all right, we can return and turn that in, and that'll probably be where we end for the evening. I want to. There we go.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Playing like magical hopscotch or something. Oh, yeah. It's cool. The squares just kind of appearing when you hop. All right, Mr. Haggerty.
Rolling in her grave she is.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
I just
Nothing
said that.
to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
I did find your heirloom. You can have it back for a price. No, we got plenty of gold along the way. Here's your heirloom.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to.
Good.
What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
Oh yeah, we need to look at our collections before we go. Or, not collections. Challenges. Oh, and we have some talents we can spend. Okay, let's... Okay, any of these... Okay. We can get... We have an Avenging Owl Mask. Okay, we can check that out. Okay, then can now use Anti-Venom. Traits, cushioning... Alright, no more to collect. Okay. Zonko's Chief Prankster Ensemble. I'll try out the complete Zonko's Chief Prankster set, I guess. Along with the owl mask. So, okay. Why is there... I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't completed the kill spiders line since we've killed so many of them. So let's see. We can Descendo Slam creates a damaging shockwave around your target. Have 2 talents to spend. Bombarda causes an explosive blast with a massive area of effect. Defendo slice through impacted enemies to strike additional targets. Depulso releases an additional blast directly around you. That might be a useful one. We use Depulso a bit. What kind of stuff is there for dark arts? Dealing damage to a cursed target. That's right. We have like puts curses on people and then deals additional damage. Curse. We're not going to use that. Perfect Protego releases a damaging blast that breaks enemy shields. That might be useful. I don't hit Perfect Protego very often, I don't think, but when we do hit it, it might be useful. Let's go ahead and grab that. Complete the core talents. Got all of our stealth talents. Requirements. Focus potion duration. Range and damage of Thunder Brew potion. Yeah, we don't use potions enough to really benefit from these. Or mandrakes. We've already got Chomping Cabbage and Venomous Tentacula. So let's go back to that other spell we saw. What was it? Depulso releases an additional blast directly around you. Alright. And we'll finish off by swapping out our gear. We have an Avenging Owl Mask. Oh, it's actually quite colorful with, as far as like different shades of brown go. Zonko's Chief Prankster outfit. All right, now everyone will take us seriously because we look so professional with this. We are a chief prankster after all. Ensemble for the unmatched prankster of Hogsmeade, earned by collecting all the field guide pages in Hog. Not sure how collecting field guide pages makes one an unmatched prankster, but there you go. So with that, I think we'll call it a night. I should be available next week, both Monday and Friday, so we'll continue then. And next Friday, we'll work on trying to do some more of these Irondale quests, and yeah, we'll take it from there. So with that, thank you for joining me. Have a good week, and I will see you next time. Bye.